Welcome back. Watch along Liverpool versus Newcastle United. Back again. Liverpool against Newcastle. Chelsea won 3-2. So it's time for Liverpool. I hope they drop points. I hope Liverpool drop some points. They are again Newcastle. And the game will start soon. Let me go through the team news. I hope Newcastle can get something from this game. Team news. Liverpool, Alisson in goal. Number 2, Dominic Sobosla. 3, Miros Kerkers. 4 and 5, Van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. In Mayfield, Gravenberg, Ellis McAllister, and Florian Wirtz. 10. On the right side, Mo Salah left, Cody Gakpo off from Hugo Iketike. Newcastle United, Nick Pope in goal. Number 2, Kieran Trippier. 3, Lewis Hall. 4 and 5, Dan Burr and Malik Shaw. In midfield, Jacob Ramsey, Sandro Tonali, and Joe Willock off from Anthony Ilanga, Anthony Gordon, and Harvey Barnes. On the bench, Liverpool, Mamadashvili, Anthony Robertson, Calvin Ramsey, Amara Nalo, Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones, Trey Morris Nyoni, Federico Chiesa, and Rio Ngumoa. The Newcastle United bench, Aaron Ramsdale, Sven Botman, Ellis Murphy, Leo Shaka, Louis Mali, Yuan Wisa, William Osula, Jacob Murphy, and Nick Watermilder. Wow, a lot of injury. Bruno Guimaraes. Wow, Newcastle had a lot of injuries. Joe Layton, Bruno Guimaraes, Fabian Shaw. Oh man, they had a lot of injury. I think Liverpool gonna win this one. Newcastle have a lot of injuries. I don't see them winning. So Liverpool, they are 6 for now. A win will put them 5th ahead of Manchester United, who plays tomorrow. A win tomorrow for Man United will take them to the 4th spot. It's a big blow for Newcastle. No Guimaraes, no Jolinton. That's a big blow. Jolinton Guimaraes missing. That's a big blow for Newcastle United. No Guimaraes. Oh, the game just started. Oh, man. This is not right. No, I guess some problem I have to resolve right now. Oh, I get a problem. Excuse me. Have a little problem. Have a little issue. Just bear with me. Bear with me a little bit. Have a little issue. Just bear with me. So problem. Have a serious problem right now. I don't know. I don't know. Let me go back. Say have some problem. This is crazy. Just bear with me a little bit. So make a little mistake that I have to rectify. Yeah. Have to rectify the mistake before we move forward. Seven-minute gone. Still nil. So it's nil. 9 minutes gone. Nil. After 9 minutes. Liverpool winless in the last 5 games. Oh, yellow card to Gordon. He was laid there on the goalkeeper. So yellow card to Gordon. Thirteen minutes gone. Still 0-0. Liverpool on the front foot. Newcastle United sitting deep. 13 minutes gone. Header. Clear way back Konate to Kerkers. Hugo Eketike impose Cody Gakpo gets by 1-2. Deep into the Newcastle half. Cody Gakpo, what can he do? Gakpo lost possession there, clear away by Lewis Hall. Kerkers will get on it back to the goalkeeper. So Newcastle, they are playing. They set up in a counter-attack system because if you look at the Newcastle team with all the captain Bruno Guimaraes, they better win game this season with Guimaraes. So with Bruno Guimaraes missing, along with Joelinton, that's a big blow for them. Big blow. It's a big blow for them. McAllister. It's a big blow for Newcastle United. Liverpool stay in possession. Van Dijk. Back to the goalkeeper, Alisson. To Gravenberg. Gravenberg back to Van Dijk. They're trying to draw Newcastle to the ball, but they are in a defensive shape. Alisson back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk back to Alisson. Alisson to Gravenberg. Liverpool in their own half. Gravenberg A long pass there. Intended for Kirkers, but the goalkeeper is straight to the Newcastle United goalkeeper. Pope in possession for Newcastle. Take a long kick down the Liverpool. Headed away by Van Dijk. Van Dijk to McAllister. McAllister turn. Player wants pass to Verge. Verge to Mo Salah. Can he control? No, he fails to control. Other play for throw into Newcastle United. Throw into Newcastle United. Yeah, it was a good attempt, but the pass a little bit overhit there. He overhit the pass, so Mo Salah couldn't control. Throw into Newcastle United, taking quickly. Lost the Liverpool in possession. Ekitike. He took a shot. Comfortable save there from Pope. Pope throws it to the right back. What can he do? He Trippier turn to Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey to clear away by Konate. Throw into Newcastle United. Clear away by Ibrahima Konate. Throw into Newcastle United. Throw into Newcastle United. Almost 18 minutes gone. Lewis Hall to take a long throw. Here comes Louis Hall. What can he do? It will be a long throw into the box. Header by Dan Burn. Stay into the Liverpool penalty area. Header away by Virgil van Dijk. Can Salah control? No. Newcastle stay in possession. Trippier. What a loose spot there from Trippier. And Mo Salah is on. Mo Salah can hit. Mo Salah. This is dangerous. They should. It's Salah against Trippier. Goal kick there. Trippier recover quickly. I think if it was Mo Salah 3-4 years ago, Trippier was in big trouble. He gave away the ball, cheap play there, Trippier, but he recovered quickly to deny Mo Salah out for goal kick to Newcastle. You cannot give the ball away cheaply like that. What Trippier did, the Mo Salah left him off the hook. Failed to punish Newcastle. Header from Kirkers. He got to get chase. What can he do against Danbra? Danbra play all up play throw into Newcastle United. Throw into Newcastle United. Throw taking Salah. Salah again, Lewis Hall on the red flank. What can Salah do? Salah try to put in a cross, but that was poor from Salah. Clear away. And Gordon is on. The break, get Newcastle on the break with Gordon. Aaron Gordon, what can he do again with Ibrahima Konate? He put in a cross. What a block from Virgil van Dijk. Corner kick to Newcastle United. They were just defending in a penalty box in 4-5 seconds, and they are into the Liverpool penalty box. Quick transition there from Newcastle United. What a brilliant play by Aaron Gordon. Brilliant play from Gordon. So, corner key to Newcastle United. Corner key to Newcastle United. 4-0. Newcastle United. This is the fourth corner. 20 minutes gone. 0-0. Newcastle United to take the corner key. Yeah, can Trippier. Put it deep. Oh. Whoa, header away. Who was that? Was it Cody Gakpo? Another corner. Wow. It's another corner. Cody Gakpo had the ball on the play for another corner to Newcastle United. Corner to be taken by Lewis Hall. Luis Hall to take the corner. Swing a deep one in. All the play for goalkeeper. Poor corner there from Luis Hall. Very poor. The far corner, no threat. You have to make use of your set pieces. You cannot have far corners, but you post no threat with the far corners. Absolutely poor. Liverpool with all a win in their last 5 games. 0 win, 4 draws, 1 defeat. Can they get a fair win in 2026? Winless in 2026, Liverpool Football Club in the Premier League. Virgil van Dijk in possession to Cody Gakpo on the left flank. Cody Gakpo again, Trippier return pass to Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo again, Trippier far there against Cody Gakpo. Free kick to Newcastle United. Free kick to Newcastle United. Free kick to Newcastle United. To be taken by Nick Pope. Nick Pope to take the Newcastle United free kick. Here comes Nick Pope. Sobosla head the ball straight to the goalkeeper. Alisson in possession. What can Alisson do? Alisson to Ibrahima Konate. Ibrahima Konate will bring the ball off field. What can he do? Ibrahima Konate stay in possession. Back to Sobosla. Sobosla turns back to the goalkeeper Alisson. Alisson in possession to Van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk. What can Van Dijk do? Back to Alisson. Alisson in possession to Ibrahima Konate. Ibrahima Konate back to Alisson. Alisson to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk back to Alisson. Slow build-up play, too many touches. Alisson. Header by Cody Gakpo. Ilanga again, Kirkers. Ilanga is far back. Kirkers. Free kick to Newcastle United. Free kick to Newcastle United. Far there by Kirkers on Anthony Ilanga. So far, Newcastle United 5 corners. They have a lot of corners, but no threat, no creativity. They're missing 2 of their 3 midfielders that usually start most of their game. Bruno Guimaraes, the captain, is missing. And Alonso Linton, they are all through injury. So here can Newcastle on the attack. Aaron Gordon found Barnes. It's Barnes on the left flank. What can Barnes do? Barnes coming in field or far right on the edge of the ball. Free kick to Newcastle United. Gravenberg committed the offense. And the referee didn't waste any time. He blew his whistle. So free kick to Newcastle United. Right on the edge of the box. Right on the edge of the box. Newcastle United. A lot of players over the free kick. I see 4 players discussing. Luis Hall is one of them. Tonali is another one. Trippier is another one. And Barnes, the last 4 players over the free kick. But probably I think Trippier will be the one, or Tonali, one of the 2 will be the one to take this free kick right at the edge of the penalty box. One of them right at the edge of the penalty box. So free kick, 25 minutes gonna stay 0-0. Luis Hall, Trippier. It's bound. Hit the post. Wow. What a free kick. Hit the goal post. Stay 0-0. That was a good attempt by Barnes. Hit the post. Wow. The ball beat Alisson, but he hit the goal post. Stay 0-0. It's Tonali. Jacob is Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey to Trippier. Trippier putting a deep cross into the penalty bar, headed away by Cody Gakpo. Corner key to Newcastle United. They have a lot of corners. If this were Arsenal, I think they would have scored a goal by now. A lot of corner key. They have to take their chances. They have to utilize one of those corners. They have to score. You can't be having this many corners in the first 30 minutes of the game. Liverpool winless in 2026 in the Premier League. 5 games without a win. Here comes the corner. Trippier take a header by Theo. Is it Theo or McAllister? Oh, another corner. I think it deflected on McAllister. Another corner. This should be the 7 or 6 corner now. Okay, 5. I thought it was 6. Another corner. Corner kick to Newcastle United. Taken by Trippier. Head up, down. Clear away by Cody, by Gravenberg. It's Louis Soy putting a deep cross there. What a mix. Wow, down by only a touch. A touch, it would have been 1-0 to Newcastle United. Failed to make contact with the ball there. He only needed to make contact. A brilliant cross from Lewis Hall. Beat the entire Liverpool. The goalkeeper was into no man land, but Dan Burn couldn't get a touch on the ball to make it 1-0. Wow. What a brilliant cross from Lewis Hall. Van Dijk just stood right in front of Dan Burn there. That was a brilliant defending from Virgil van Dijk. It would have been 1-0. Only a touch by Dan Burn. It would have been 1-0 to Newcastle United. Throw into Liverpool. Kirkers to take the throw in. Oh, that's a foul throw. And the referee didn't even call for it. That's a poor throw in from Kirkers. How you are a professional footballer in Newcastle and attack clear away by Konate. Newcastle stay in possession. What can they do? Konate just slide in. Free kick to Newcastle United. Foul. He just dived in. Pull from Konate. He just dived in. Very poor from Ibrahima Konate. Poor defending. On Joe Willock. He just dived in there. Lucky not to get a yellow card. Free kick to Newcastle United. I think they have been more of a threat than Liverpool in the first 30 minutes of this game. Free kick. Louis Hall and Trippier. Trippier put in a deep cross headed away by Sobosla. Tonali over the crossbar. Goal kick to Liverpool. He didn't have the referee contact with the ball. Pull there from Tonali. It's still 0-0. 30 minutes going into the game. Still 0-0. Throw into Liverpool deep into the Newcastle half. Gravenberg to take the throw in. Throw in to Sobosla. Sobosla to Konate. Ibrahima Konate to Virgil van Dijk. In the center circle. To Kirkers. Kirker again, Ilanga. He lost possession there. Trippier in control. To Ramsey. Ramsey is down Burr. To Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall against Salah. What can he do? Lewis Hall. Brilliant from Lewis Hall. It's Tonali to Barnes. Barnes put in the ball. Barnes throw into Liverpool. Poor from Joe Willock. Absolutely poor. Very, very poor control there from Joe Willock. Luis Hodja dive in there. Lucky. He got the ball. Virgil van Dijk in the center circle. To Kerkers. Kerkers. What can he do? Plays it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Verse. Florian Verse. To Iketike. Iketike turn back to Florian Verse. What can Verse do? To Gravenberg. Gravenberg to Sobosla. Sobosla to Mo Salah. Mo Salah running at Luis Hall, but Luis Hall pulled there from Salah. Couldn't get past it, man. Luis Hall again. Sobosla throw into Liverpool. Pulled there from Luis Hall. Lost control. The ball on the play for throw into Liverpool. Sobosla take the throw in quickly to Konate. Konate to Verse. Verse to Konate. Konate to Van Dijk. Van Dijk in the center circle. Back to Konate. Konate. Just into the Newcastle half to McAllister. McAllister to Gravenberg. Gravenberg, what a part to it. Who go get ticket? What can he do? Try to chip the goalkeeper. Clear away. Clear away. The Newcastle players, they are putting their hand off for offside. No, he was not off. Danborough put him onside. That was a brilliant pass. A brilliant pass to Hugo Ekitike. Try to chip Nick Pope. But brilliant save and clear away by Trippier. Mo Salah to take the corner kick for Newcastle United. For Liverpool. Mo Salah to take the corner kick for Liverpool. Mo Salah. Here comes the corner deep. Pope. Easy catch for Nick Pope. Throws it to Trippier. Trippier to Ilanga. Ilanga in field. What can he do? Anthony Ilanga finds Tonali. Tonali. Poor pass from Tonali. Gave the ball away cheaply there. Gravenberg to Kerkers. Kerkers in possession. What can Kerkers do? To Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike in possession against Trippier. Turns. Plays it back to Gravenberg. Liverpool in their own half. Gravenberg to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gravenberg. Turns. Gravenberg in control. Stay in control to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo turns around. Back to Gravenberg. I mean, like, Newcastle United not really giving a lot of space in behind, but it's most on the edge of the back. What a cross. Brilliant save there from Nepo. He was on the alight. He saw the danger. He saw Hugo Ekitike. Mo Salah was trying to find Hugo Ekitike, and Nepo was smart. He came out of the goal and collect the ball, but he lost possession again. Here comes Liverpool. McAllister to Florian Verse. Verse to Gravenberg. Gravenberg to Mo Salah on the right side of the pitch. Mo Salah running at Luis Hall to Mo Salah again. Salah to Gravenberg. Gravenberg, what can he do? Can he shoot? No, he lost possession. Newcastle United on the break. Newcastle United or Ibrahim Konate just tried to find Gordon, but Ibrahim Konate was aware of the situation. He took charge. Liverpool, Gravenberg in possession. Gravenberg to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gravenberg. Gravenberg back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Cody Gakpo on the left side. Cody Gakpo to McAllister. Cody Gakpo fell on the floor. The referee is not interested. It's Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes against Sobosla. What can he do? Harvey Barnes turn. He lost possession. And Gravenberg with the ball. Gravenberg can take a shot. Shot deflected up, Brown. Down Burn. And it's Ilanga. It's Ilanga to Danborough. Danborough to Willock. Willock on the left side. Willock. It's Barnes. It's what a goal! Newcastle United, Liverpool nil. Gordon. Brilliant finish there from Gordon. Era Gordon. Brilliant finish from Era Gordon. Liverpool nil. Newcastle United 1. Era Gordon put Newcastle ahead. Brilliant finish. Goal! out there. What a goal. 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 Newcastle United score. Brilliant goal from Gordon. What a goal, Aaron Gordon. Brilliant. Aaron Gordon. Liverpool nil. Liverpool poor form continue in the Premier League in 2026. Winless in 2026. 5 games, 0 win, 4 draws, 1 defeat. Game number 6. Are they going to lose or draw this one? They have not won a Premier League game in 2026. May it long continue. May Arne Slot be in charge until the rest of the season. May Slot be in charge until the rest of the season. May it long continue. Stay winless in 2026. Liverpool Football Club. A Sobosla to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk, what can Van Dijk do? Van Dijk to Florian Wirtz. And that means if Newcastle win this game, they will go into 6th place. Liverpool will drop to 7. Wow. Brilliant defending. Corner kick to Liverpool. Mo Salah to take the corner. Liverpool down 1-0. Aaron Gordon with a lone goal of the game. Mo Salah, he put in a cross, clear away on the front post by Dan Burn. Salah pull it back in. Hugo Ekitike now, he's on the floor looking for a penalty, but the referee is not interested. Hugo Ekitike is down on the floor. Play continue is Willock in possession for Newcastle into the Liverpool half. Plays it back to Danber. Danber to Tonali. Tonali in possession. What can he do? To Aaron Gordon, the goal scorer of the game. To Tonali. Back to Gordon. Gordon back to Tonali. Gordon. It's Gordon into the penalty area. Gordon, what can he do? Nobody is there. He took a shot, save. No one was in the penalty bar for Newcastle United. That was a brilliant play, but no one in the bar for Newcastle. Clear away by Kirkers. It's Cody Gakpo. Again, Dan Burn. Gakpo. He plays it to Mo Salah on the right side. Mo against Lewis Hall. 1v1 with Hall. It's Salah. What can he do in the penalty area? Salah pointing across, header away by Trippier. Liverpool stay in possession with McAllister. On the edge of the ball, McAllister trying to play a brilliant pass there, but no. Clear away by Lewis Hall. It's Liverpool stay in possession. Hugo Ekitike to Sobosla. Sobosla. True pass to Salah. Oh, offside. See the offside flare up. Mo Salah is offside. No, that was not. The linesman put a flare up quick. But anyway, it was a brilliant save from Pope. Hugo Ekitike. Watch you. He just went down. There was a dangerous ball. But no Newcastle player was in the box. Brilliant play from Aaron Gordon. It's Ekitike. Ekitike deep into the Newcastle half to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo to Mo Salah in the penalty area. Mo Salah try to cross it to Gravenberg. Gravenberg to Florian Wirtz. What can Wirtz in the penalty area first? He took a shot. Hugo Ekitike 1-1. Brilliant goal from Hugo Ekitike. 1-0. Newcastle United lead didn't last long. 1-1. Brilliant goal. Florian Wirtz and Hugo Ekitike. Brilliant play there from Liverpool. 1-0. The lead didn't last long. Liverpool top scorer this season, Hugo Ekitike on the score sheet again. Brilliant from Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike It was a brilliant play by Florian Wirtz. Brilliant from Wirtz. And Tonali was sleeping. He was not aware of the danger. Tonali wasn't aware of the danger. And Liverpool are level 1-1. Newcastle United on the attack. Newcastle on attack. What a mess from Joe Willow on defense. What a block from Virgil van Dijk. They almost score immediately. Wow. Joe Willow, brilliant defending from Virgil van Dijk. Brilliant defending. So another corner. So many corners for Newcastle United in this first half. So many corners in this first half. Here comes the corner. Tonali put in a deep corner. Clear away by Alisson. Mo Salah. Newcastle in possession. Luis Hall to Tonali. Tonali put in a cross. Deep in a all a play for goal kick. Dan Burn couldn't get on it. All a play for goal kick. They keep taking quickly. Wow. Newcastle. It's Hugo Ekitike. Ekitike 2-1. Newcastle United. What a joke. Hugo Ekitike again. 2-1 to Liverpool. How you conceding like that? Everyone sleeping, wide open, lot of space in behind. The entire Newcastle defense was sleeping. Trippier is complaining, but he's a fucking idiot. The goalkeeper from his position, absolutely useless. The entire Newcastle United backline was sleeping. Sleeping. And how are you defending like that? Is that true? How are you not going to close a man down? You gave all the space in the wall. Oh, dear me. Newcastle United, what a joke of a club. What a joke of a club. 2-1 to Liverpool. What a joke. Absolute joke. Schoolboy defending from Newcastle United. You don't even see this level of defending at Sunday League. Poor defending from Newcastle United. One minute plus stoppage time to halftime. Newcastle United, absolutely poor. Liverpool on the attack again. Hugo Ekitike on a hat trick. It's Florian Wirtz trying to find Hugo Ekitike on a play for goal kick. Absolutely poor from Newcastle. There's Szoboszlai on the attack. Szoboszlai to Mo Salah. Mo Salah on the edge of the ball again. Luis Hall. Mo Salah to Szoboszlai. Brilliant cross. Clear away. Corner kick to Newcastle United. Corner kick to Newcastle United. Deep into the first half. Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 1. Newcastle United went ahead. Goal from Gordon. But 2 goals from Hugo Ekitike. Liverpool had goal scorer this season. Made it 2-1 to Liverpool. Corner to Liverpool. Mo Salah to take the corner. Here come Mo Salah. Header. Poor header there from Hugo Ekitike. Free header, but he didn't direct header. All the play for goal kick. 4 minutes to go to halftime. 5 minutes stoppage time. 1 minute already played. 4 minutes to go. Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 1. Hugo Ekitike scoring both goals. Both goals scored by Hugo Ekitike. Free kick to Liverpool. Jacob Ramsey. Yellow card to Jacob Ramsey. Wow. Free kick to Liverpool. Free kick to Liverpool. Soboslai to take the free kick. Soboslai, here comes Soboslai. Whip it in. Header over the crossbar. Header by McAllister. Goal kick to Newcastle United. 1 minute of the 5 minute stoppage time remain to play. One minute of the 5 minute stoppage time to play before halftime. Goal kick taken by Nick Pope. Header away by Gravenberg. Tonali lost possession there. Kirkers. What can Kirkers do? Put in a deep cross. Intended for Mo Salah, but all play for throw in. Luis Hall to take the Newcastle throw in. Taken quickly. Clear away by Luis Hall. All play for throw into Liverpool. The last 15 minutes, Newcastle United, they have been absolutely abysmal. They play well in the first 30 minutes, but the last 15 minutes of this half, they have been terrible. That's the end of the first half. That's the end of the first half. Newcastle United down 2-1. They took the lead through Gordon, but Liverpool came back and scored twice. 2 goals from Hugo Ekitike. Two goals from Hugo Ekitike. 2-1 to Liverpool halftime. And Liverpool 61% to 39% in favor of Liverpool ball possession. 4 shot on target to 2 in favor of Liverpool. And corner, 3 corner to 8 Newcastle United. 8 corner. If this was Arsenal, I think they will at least score a goal from the 8 corner that Newcastle United had. 8 corners Newcastle United had in that first half. Particularly for 30 minutes. They were brilliant in that first 30 minutes. They scored. They were brilliant. I don't even in 36 minutes they took the lead. 36 minutes. 36 minutes. 2 quick goals from Ekitike in the 41st and the 43rd minute. 2 quick goals from Hugo Ekitike. 2-1. Newcastle United. Jolinton, Bruno Guimaraes out. They don't have a lot of options on the bench. They may try to bring on Wisa and Verdamere because that's the 2 real options they have on the bench. Let me see the option they have on the bench. Newcastle United, they have attacking option Wisa, Osula, Jacob Murphy, and Verdamere. Those are the attacking options they have on the bench. So probably they can make some changes in the second half because they have to get back into this game. They play well the first 30-35 minutes. But the last few minutes, it has been all Liverpool. The last few minutes has been all Liverpool. Thank you, man, Zach. It has been all Liverpool the last few minutes. So it's halftime. Liverpool went down in the 36th minute. Aaron Gordon scoring for Newcastle United. And the 41st and the 43rd minute, 2 goals from the Liverpool higher goal scorer this season, Hugo Ekitike. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna continue, man. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm back. I just waiting for a little break. Halftime, the players they have not yet come on the pitch. So it's 2-1 to Liverpool. Liverpool will go to fifth. Manchester United will drop to sixth. But if they win tomorrow, they go back to fourth place. 2-1 to Liverpool. Their top scorer, Hugo Ekitike, scoring both goals. Both goals scored by Hugo Ekitike. Let's see what Newcastle, what they have in for the second half. They were brilliant in the first 30 to 36 minutes. But the last few minutes of the first half, they collapsed and Liverpool scored 2 goals through Hugo Ekitike. Anthony Ilanga has been anonymous in this game. He hasn't been performing. He has been awful. Have a bounce, average. Jacob Ramsey average. Joe Willock average. I think Eddie Howe, he has to look at his bench. Eddie Howe got to look at his bench. Nick Rodemade is on the bench. Jacob Murphy, William Osula, and Wisa. Those are the attacking options he has on the bench. Let's see whether he's going to make any substitution. Let's see whether Newcastle going to make any substitutions because they need to come back in this game. They were brilliant against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. So the players, they are back on the pitch. Second half is about to start. No substitution. Halftime, no substitution. Second half start. Liverpool lost possession there. Newcastle have a bounce to Danburn. Danburn to Jacob Ramsey. Ramsey to Trippier. Trippier to Ilanga. Ilanga to Ramsey. Ramsey to Ilanga. Ilanga, what can he do? Ronnie Akerkes. Ilanga. Ilanga, he has a lot of pace. To Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey to Tonali. Tonali to Trippier. Trippier to Ilanga. Anthony Ilanga, what can he do? Back to Ramsey. Ramsey to Tio. Tio to Danburn. His defensive partner to Lewis Hall, the left back. Lewis Hall to Barnes. Have a bounce to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall found Joe Willock. Joe Willock to Tonali. Tonali. Trippier. Trippier. Ramsey. Trippier. Ilanga again Kirkers. Poor from Ilanga. The entire first half he was poor. I'm surprised that he stayed keen on for the second half. Absolutely poor. They splash huge amount of money on Anthony Ilanga, but so far he has been poor. Not just this game, he has been poor this season. Anthony Ilanga has been poor this season, not just the game. Throw into Newcastle to be taken by Kirkers. Long throw in there, headed by Cody Gakpo. Jacob Ramsey, he couldn't control it, clear away. And yes, Sobosla. Sobosla again have a bounce. Sobosla in control. Back to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Kirkers. Kirkers back to Alisson. Alisson to Ibrahima Konate. Konate to Alisson. Alisson clears. All the play for throw in. Poor clearing there from Alisson. Throw into Newcastle. Foul there. Gravenberg foul. Willock. Danberg to take the free kick. No, he left it. I don't know why it will be taken by Nick Pope. No, Tonali is over it. What can Tonali do? Tonali is over the free kick. Tonali, long free kick. Headed away by Ibrahima Konate. Back to Tonali. What can he do? Turns, play Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall to Joe Willock. Joe Willock. Willock into the Liverpool penalty area. Joe Willock back to Harvey Ban. Pull there from Harvey Ban. Clear away by Gravenberg. Chased by Hugo Ekitike. Headed away back. Poor header there from Trippier. Hugo Ekitike to Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo, the edge of the box to Mo Salah into the penalty area. Mo Salah back to Szoboszlai. Take a shot. Poor. That was a poor effort from Szoboszlai. Very poor from Dominic Szoboszlai. That was poor from Trippier. Poor header. Had the ball back to Hugo Ekitike. That was poor from Trippier. Liverpool in possession again. Newcastle lost it. Here comes McAllister in possession. Plays it back to Ibrahima Konate. Ibrahima Konate to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to Mo Salah. Mo Salah lost possession. Lewis Hall in possession. Lewis Hall to Aaron Gordy again. Ibrahima Konate. What can he do? Ibrahima Konate. What a brilliant defending from Ibrahima Konate. Mo Salah plays the ball all the play. Mo Salah has been dreadful all game. He has been terrible. He's not. I think Mo Salah is done. He's finished. He has been awful all season. In this game, he has been absolutely dreadful. Tonali plays a brilliant pass there to Trippier on the far right. What can Trippier do? Try to find have a bounce, lost possession. Newcastle have it back. We're Gordon. Try to find. It's Joe Willock. Oh, poor there from Willock. What was he trying to do? Absolutely poor. The entire Newcastle United attack, they have been poor. Apart from what a mistake from Danberg. Who going to get ticket? What a miss. It should have been 3-1 to Liverpool. Terrible miss there from Hugo Ekitike. A big blunder from Danberg. They let him off the hook. Hugo Ekitike let Danberg off the hook. Pull from Danberg. Pull, couldn't control. And Hugo Ekitike was true on goal. He didn't even hit target. Fired a free kick to Newcastle United. Free kick to Newcastle United. Tonali take the free kick quickly. Dan Brent try to find Harvey Ban straight through to Alisson. That was a brilliant opportunity for Hugo Ekitike to score the hat trick. Make a big mess of it. Didn't even hit the target. A long kick there from Alisson, controlled by Teofan Joe Willock for Newcastle United. Joe Willock try to play a long ball there for Gordon. Gordon against Van Dijk. Van Dijk, corner kick to Newcastle. Brilliant from Gordon. He shows strength and character against Van Dijk, who is bigger than him, stronger than him. But yeah, he was able to, he made Van Dijk to play the ball on the play for corner. So many corners. This should be the 9th corner of the game or 10. But yeah, Newcastle United, They have not scored from any of those corners. So many corner kick. Corner kick to Newcastle United. Take him. It's Ilanga. It's Ilanga. He crossed it. Trippier. Header away. Clear by Verse. Tonali in possession. To Trippier in the middle of the park. Trippier put a deep cross in there. Other play for goalkeeper. Pull from Trippier. Terrible, brilliant defending from Ibrahima Konate. Brilliant defending from Ibrahima Konate. Goal kick to Liverpool. Goal kick to Liverpool. Free kick to Liverpool. Dan Burn just for Mo Salah. Free kick there to Liverpool. Free kick to Liverpool. Taken by Sobosla. Deep into the Newcastle half. Intended for Kirkers. Header away by Newcastle. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk plays it in. Newcastle United. Header to the goalkeeper, Nick Pope. Nick Pope to Dan Burn. Dan Burn in possession. Dan Burn fouls. Have a ban, but no. Mo Salah is there. Intercepted by Mo Salah. What a brilliant turn from Gravenberg. Gravenberg in deep into the Newcastle half. Gravenberg to try to find Hugo Ekitike. Lost it, but Liverpool back in possession with Sobosla. Sobosla in possession. Turns. Sobosla. Finds McAllister. McAllister to Gravenberg. Gravenberg to Kirkers. What can Kirkers do? On the left flank. To Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo against Trippier. He turns. Cody Gakpo in the penalty area. What can he do? He try to find a shot. He shoot. Goal kick. Newcastle United. Goal kick to Newcastle United. Cody Gakpo was looking for his spot, but his shot was not accurate. 55 minutes going into the game. Newcastle United won. Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 1. 2 goals scored by Hugo Ekitike for Liverpool and Aaron Gordon with the Newcastle lone goal. Goal kick, Nick Pope. Newcastle United will have a ban into the penalty area. Have a ban to Ilanga. Ilanga, brilliant save. Offside. Again have a ban. Free kick to Liverpool. Offside again have a ban. No, he was not. Oh, Ilanga. Ilanga was offside. Not have a ban. It was Ilanga. Free kick to Liverpool to be taken by Alisson. Short free kick to Ibrahima Konate. What can Ibrahima Konate do? Play a long ball intended for Hugo Ekitike to Cody Gakpo. What can Gakpo do? He turns. Gakpo lost free kick. Pull of the share there. Tiop just pull Gakpo share. Free kick to Liverpool. Free kick to Liverpool. Free kick to Liverpool. $56 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 1. This is Sobosla territory. Sobosla and Mo Salah all our free kick. Sobosla territory. Sobosla territory. Mo Salah and Sobosla all the free kick. But I think Sobosla gonna hit this one. Free kick to Liverpool. 2-1 to Liverpool. Here comes Sobosla. He tried to find Van Dijk. Header straight into the arm of Nick Pope. Throw into Newcastle. Free kick to Newcastle. Fire there on Ramsey. Hugo Ekitike just fired Jacob Ramsey. Free kick taken by Tonali. Tonali to Teo. Teo to Nick Pope. Nick Pope to Dan Burn. Dan Burn. What can Dan Burn do? Dan Burn to Teo. Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey. That's reckless from McAllister. That should be a yellow card. Free kick to Newcastle. McAllister. Yellow card there for McAllister. Reckless there from McAllister. Free kick to be taken by Trippier. Is he going to whip it into the penalty box? Free kick to be taken by Trippier. Free kick. Trippier. Internet for Burn. Oh, what a save by Alisson. That was a brilliant save from Alisson. Was it a foul? It was down. It was Harvey Bounds. Was it offside or a foul? Was it offside? I think it was offside. Free kick to Liverpool taken by Alisson. Header away by Trippier. But Liverpool in possession with Gravenberg. Gravenberg to McAllister. McAllister lost possession. And Newcastle United on the attack with Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey. Poor choice. Why Jacob? Very poor from Jacob Ramsey. Very, very poor. Now Liverpool on the attack. Brilliant defending there by Teo. Newcastle United in possession with Jacob Ramsey again. What can Ramsey do? He turns. Plays it back to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes is Harvey Barnes to Lewis Hall. Push there from the back, but the referee didn't call for a pull cross there from Lewis Hall. Straight into the arm of Alisson. Absolutely poor. Liverpool on the attack now. Verse to Mo Salah. Mo Salah again down Burn. Mo Salah found Verse into the penalty area. What can Verse do? Turns. Verse lost possession. Tonali to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall clears it. Ibrahima Konate. Brilliant defending from Konate to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to McAllister. What can McAllister do to back to Sobosla? Mo Salah, Sobosla. Sobosla to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Sobosla. Sobosla into the Newcastle half. Newcastle United, they are very compact when they lose the ball. To McAllister. McAllister to Cody Gakpo on the left side. Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo is still Gakpo. Brilliant defending there from Trippier. Trippier lost, gave the ball away. And Liverpool in possession. Gravenberg. Gravenberg to Hugo Ekitike. Eketike. Hugo Eketike to McAllister. McAllister to Sobosla. Sobosla to Mo Salah on the edge of the ball again. Lewis Hall. Mo Salah into the penalty area. Mo Salah lost possession. He has been pulled. I'm still surprised that Mo Salah is still on. He has been pulled all game. Joe Willock tried to get past Sobosla. Lost possession. Pulled them from Willock. Van Dijk. Here comes Van Dijk in possession for Liverpool to McAllister. McAllister to Sobosla deep into the Newcastle half. Sobosla back. He turns. It's Sobosla. He looks around. Sobosla in possession. Stay in possession to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk to Kerkers. Kerkers back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to McAllister. Back to Van Dijk to Ibrahima Konate. They are moving the ball around. Looking for the tail goal. I think that will kill the game off. If Liverpool score the tail goal, that will be game over. 1-2 there between Hugo Ekitike and Cody Gakpo, but they lost possession. The Newcastle United down deep into their own half, turn, plays it to Ramsey to Ilanga. They are deep into their own half. Ilanga throw into Newcastle United. Come on, Newcastle, try to get something from this game. Liverpool, if they win, this will be their first Premier League win in 2026. Kirkers in possession for Liverpool. Back to Alisson. Alisson clears. Header by Kirkers. Straight to McAllister. McAllister found Cody Gakpo. This could be dangerous for Newcastle. Cody Gakpo at the edge of the ball into the penalty area. Cody Gakpo gets by law. Cody Gakpo cross. Header away by Lewis Hall. Back to Cody Gakpo. He's in the offside position. The flag is stayed down. Cody Gakpo. Back to McAllister. McAllister. Gravenberg. Over the crossbar, goal kick to Newcastle. It's Cody Gakpo. Gakpo to Verse. Verse try to find Salah. But Newcastle United is still in position with Tonali. Tonali is have it bound to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall to Tonali. Tonali, what can he do? Pass there to Gordon. Gordon have been anonymous in the second half. Pull there from Gordon. Throw into Liverpool. It's have it bound against Sobosla. Have it bound to Joe Willock. Joe Willock to have it bound. What can Bound do? Bounce against Sobosla. Have it bound putting a cross straight into the arm of Alisson. Straight to Alisson. Alisson, poor kick there from Alisson. Straight to the Newcastle United goalkeeper. Dan Burn, 66 minutes. Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 1. Still have more time to go. Pull there from Theo. What a pull pass there from Theo. Give the ball. It's Verse to Mo Salah. Mo Salah to Verse. 3-1. Game over Poor frontier, gave the ball away, and on the break, Liverpool scored the third goal. Very poor from Theo. He has been absolutely awful all game. Theo has been one of the worst defender in the Newcastle defense this game. Probably he has been the worst defender. Poor from Theo. What a poor mistake. The Liverpool side they have now won a single Premier League game in 2026. Theo, look at the Liverpool team. He just gave the ball away to a Liverpool player. Poor frontier, Dan Burn, poor. The entire marking was poor. Nobody was picking Florian Wirtz, and he scored to make it 2-1. 3-1, excuse me. Game over. 3-1 to Liverpool. It's finished. There's no way Newcastle United coming back from this now. They are done. They are dead and buried. It's over. And Eddie Howe, he is sitting down. He is sitting like a clown. His team is being overrun, and he hasn't made any substitution. Sitting down like a clown. Eddie Howe sitting like a clown. 3-1 to Liverpool. This is done. Game over. 22 minutes to go. It's over. 3-1. Florian Wirtz with a third goal. No way Newcastle United is coming back from this. It's over. Yeah, can't Gordon. What can Gordon do? Gordon to bounce. Bounce against Soboslai. Bounce. Bounce to Joe Willock. Willock. Poor from Willock. The entire attack has been poor. Joe Willow has been absolutely abysmal. Mo Salah on a break. Mo Salah, can he make it 4? Hey, Salah, what a miss from Salah. Wow, he should have buried that. That was a perfect transition football from Liverpool. It should have been 4. Another terrible mistake from Joe Willow. Terrible. This is the Premier League. If you gave the ball away cheaply, you're going to get punished. If you give the ball away cheaply, you will get punished. Newcastle United, they are being awful. Offside. Oh, this thing. Jokers. As soon as I didn't see Bruno Guimaraes and Joelito in Atlanta, I knew that they were going to lose. Without Bruno Guimaraes and Joelito, I knew they were going to lose today. I knew Newcastle United was going to lose without Bruno Guimaraes and Joelito. So now the clown of a manager is about to make substitution. He's having ban against Soboslai. It's a joke. The entire Newcastle United attack is a joke. They are a bunch of clowns. Ilanga, Bounce, Joe Willock. None of them deserve to play for Newcastle United. So substitutions, Wisa is coming on for Harvey Barnes. Dreadful shit show, absolute shit of a footballer. Harvey Barnes is off for Wisa, and Joe Willow is off for Vladimir, and Ilanga off for Jacob Murphy. Free kick to Newcastle. Luis Hotte the free kick to Dan Burn. To Gordon. Jacob Ramsey. Luis Hotte. Tonali. Found Trippier. Trippier to Murphy. Jacob Ramsey. To Radamadi. To Murphy, clear away by Konate. Throw in to Newcastle. Trippier to take the throw in. To Tonali to Trippier. Trippier. Dan Burn. Pull there from Danberg. Just give the boy away. And Liverpool on the attack. Transition football. Verse to Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo, what can he do? It's Gakpo to Verse. Front Verse in the penalty area. Tonali foul by Verse. Free kick to Newcastle United. Free kick to Newcastle, taken quickly. Tonali to Trippier. Trippier to Tonali. Tonali try to find Jacob Ramsey. Clear away by Liverpool. Jacob Murphy. Liverpool McAllister lost possession. Tonali throw into Liverpool. Only the 36 minutes Newcastle United, they were good. But since that period, they have been awful. Liverpool have been the better team since the 36 minutes of the game. What? It's Mo Salah on the right flank. What can he do? To Gravenberg to Sobosla. Sobosla pulling across, headed away by Trippier. It's Wisa. Oh God. Their whole attack is a joke. Even the players they brought on, absolute joke. Newcastle United wasted a lot of money on Wisa and Ilanga. That was just a waste of money. The 3 players they brought into the football club, they haven't done anything for them. (14 minutes plus stoppage time to go. 3-1 to Liverpool. Given away by Jacob Murphy. Liverpool on the attack. Gravenberg. Iketike. Trying to find Gravenberg. Lost possession. Jacob Ramsey. To Vladimir. Lost possession. Newcastle, they are so terrible. They wasted all the money they got for Alexander Isak on a lot of bumps. They wasted all the money they got for Isa. Because Wisa, Ilanga, they are not good enough. They should be playing for team fighting against relegation. Not at this level. Rather Made, Wisa, Ilanga, those three players, they're not good enough to play for Newcastle United. They are not. They should be playing for Bournemouth, Burnley, all those things below. Liverpool haven't made any substitution yet. Newcastle United made 3 substitutions, but all the 3 substitute no impact yet. 12 minutes plus stoppage time to go. 3-1 to Liverpool. Headed away from Ibrahima Konate. Throw into Newcastle United. Lewis Hall to take the throw in. Tonali. Corner kick to Newcastle United. Corner key. Trippier to take the corner. Here comes the corner. Absolute pull corner from Trippier. Trying to score directly from the corner. Instead of playing the ball for a teammate, he's trying to score from the corner. And now Liverpool just toying with them. Liverpool just toying with Newcastle United now. Corner kick to Newcastle. Like Wisa is playing like a pregnant woman. Oh God. Headed away. They have so many corners, but all their corners have been pulled. They have a lot of tall players, but they have been so pulled. Saw is on the floor, so the referee stopped the play. I don't know who that is. It's Hugo Ekitike lie on the floor. 8 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Liverpool 3, Newcastle United 1. Newcastle United. How you doing? Uh, I don't know whether I'm pronouncing your name well. Daystorm Mukoko. How you doing? Hope you're doing good this weekend. I really wanted Newcastle United to do something in this game. Hugo Eketike is coming off. Hugo Eketike and Mo Salah coming off. Newcastle United made another substitution. Osula is on. Chiesa is on for Liverpool. Eketike is off. Liverpool on his attack with Sobosla straight to the Newcastle United goalkeeper. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Newcastle on attack. Osula pull clear away by Liverpool. Chiesa to chase in possession to Verse to Chiesa. Chiesa to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo to Chiesa. Back to Gakpo. Gakpo back to Kirkers. And they just toying with them. They're toying with Newcastle United. Curtis Jones is also on for Liverpool. Free kick to Liverpool. Yellow card to Danburn. Complaining about the free kick. Ain't got a yellow card. Florian Wirtz is coming off for Indo. Corner kick to Liverpool. Two-minute plus stoppage time to go. Liverpool 3, Newcastle United 1. Newcastle took the lead in the 36th minute of the match. But Hugo Ekitike scored twice in the first half, the 41st and the 43rd minute, to put Liverpool ahead 2-1. And Florian Wirtz scored the third goal to make it 3-1. Another substitution for Newcastle United. Curtis Jones. Clear away. One minute plus stoppage time to go. Throw into Liverpool. Kirkers to take the throw in. It's Gravenberg. Chiesa to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo putting across. Header away for corner kick to Newcastle United. This will be Liverpool's first win of 2026 in the Premier League. They didn't win in the previous 5. This will be the first win of the new year in the Premier League. Corner kick to be taken by Sobosla. Ibrahima Konate effort deflected for another corner. Corner kick to be taken by Sobosla. Here comes the corner. Clear away by Wisa to a Liverpool player. Kirkers to Sobosla. Sobosla to Kirkers. He put in a cross. Headed away by Danberg. Van Dijk take a shot. Goal kick to Newcastle. Cody Gakpo to make it 4. It's Gakpo. Gakpo, still Gakpo. Can he make it 4? Out for corner. It should have been 4. Sobosla to take the corner. Here comes Sobosla. Konate 4-1. Ibrahima Konate make it 4-1. Simple goal. Poor defending from Newcastle United. They have been torn apart in the second half. Poor defending. 4-1. Ibrahima Konate. A simple goal. Poor defending from Newcastle. He lost his dad some part of the week. He just go and he's crying. I know that feelings. He's crying. He lost his dad during the week. Ibrahima Konate. Newcastle United, they are there and buried. There and buried. Goal kick to Liverpool. One minute to go. Liverpool 4, Newcastle United 1. Newcastle United took the lead in the 36th minute. But 2 goals from Hugo Ekitike, a goal from Florian Wirtz, and another goal from Ibrahima Konate, securing all 3 points for Liverpool. Their first win in the Premier League 2026. Throw into Liverpool. That should be it. They throw take it back Kirkers, and that's it. Yeah, it's the final whistle. Liverpool 4, Newcastle United 1. Brilliant performance from Liverpool. Having gone down 1-0 in the game, came back to win 4-1. And they had 7 shots on target, 2 shots on target for Newcastle United, 7 shots off 3 to Newcastle United, 54% to 46 in favor of Liverpool. And Liverpool has 7 corners to 11, Newcastle 11 corners. So Liverpool moved to 5th. And you guys can have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back with the Manchester United game tomorrow. And tomorrow also I'll be bringing you the full analysis into all the weekend fixture. So peace. I'm out of here.